Okay, so we're back on this for the first time in a very long time. Yeah, this is Toy Bonnie is definitely like the biggest run killer. If not that, then it's definitely Balloon Boy. I feel like those two are like the biggest problems in this entire night. It takes a lot of practice to understand what the animatronics like actually like are capable of doing during this night, because this night is absolutely daunting. I can comfortably say that 1020 mode is traumatizing. Um, Especially when people didn't even know 50/20 mode existed until Ultimate Custom Night came out, of course. And then we all know how that went for some people. I mean, I could sit here all day trying to beat this, but it's like I said, it's no guarantee that I'm gonna beat it. Because this is one of the hardest challenges in the franchise. It's also one of those things where you're gonna have to get used to like the timing. I made it to 3 a.m. But that was when I was like really motivated to actually beat it. I lost all of my motivation after I lost to that. It's kind of one of those things where you be on your game, like especially for this night. I mean, I know people say perfection doesn't exist, but for this night, like you're gonna need to make that perfection come true, because if you're not on your game, or if you don't at least make something happen, then I mean, then the night's over. Doesn't mean I still can't try, even if I'm not heavily motivated like how I used to be trying to beat this. I know when it gets to like 2 a.m. and above, maybe even 3 a.m. and above during 1020 mode, that's when the adrenaline like it starts hitting you. I mean, even at that moment, the reason why people lose is because they already see the light at the end of the tunnel. Like, yeah, sure, but I mean, doesn't mean you still can't keep going and stuff. But let's keep it real. People say they've beaten this like first try. People say they've beaten this like in under an hour, or some people said it took them maybe weeks, days, even months to beat this. Um, but you gotta understand that all of us learn like at a different pace. Not all of us are exactly the same. Um, So we all learn, like some of us learn a little bit slower, some of us learn a little bit faster than others, some of us, get used to stuff faster than others or slower. You know, I can go on and on about this. This is that's like the biggest problem with 1020 mode is like you need some serious practice and like just like the right mindset to actually do this, because it's like I said, nobody's gonna beat this like their first try or whatever, unless if luck is really on your side, or if you have just the right skill, of course. Then yeah, you definitely could do it. But of course, when it comes to this, in my opinion, like it's just based off like whether you have the right mindset or not to do this, because it definitely takes a lot out of someone. Even if I don't beat 1020 mode, Fazbear Fever for me, or beating Fazbear Fever is already enough, I guess. It's just 1020 mode with a few tweaks, I guess, if you want to call it that. What? Okay. And that's also another problem with 1020 mode, is that sometimes the animatronics won't even be there in the vents and they'll still get you, which is also another problem. It's a bug. Yeah, it's painful. That's all for this one.